What happens when you ask a crowd chanting Free Palestine if they can even locate Palestine on a map? This woman went to a pro-Palestine protest to ask some very basic questions, and what she got in return was paranoia, dodging, and straight up confusion. It's one thing to chant for a cause, it's another thing to understand it.
Okay, Jack, where is Palestine on the map?
There are very lovely interviewers here. I just want to bring you to your attention. Be mindful of what you say.
Hey guys, it's Angela. I am here at a Free Palestine protest to ask the protesters what they know about Palestine and if they can locate it on a map. Please make sure that you are subscribed. Let's go.
From a regime under Hosni Mubarak for 30 years, they've been in power, they've been controlling the people. They changed the police to be policing any criticism of the government.
Coming here, I wasn't really sure what to expect. I didn't know how many people were going to be here. And right now what they're doing is they're having speakers come up and everybody listens, and it seems like a lot of them are from Palestine. So surely those people know where Palestine is, but I do see quite a few people that I bet probably wouldn't. We're going to find out. But as we were just standing there recording the speakers who are speaking here in public, and they apparently want as many people to come and hear and learn. That's why they do these things. She said that she's traveling around doing these speeches so that people can learn. She comes up to us and asks if we're together and asks if we're recording, asks if we're live, asks where the video is going to go. And then she tells us that she doesn't want us to be recording because it makes the people who have been speaking uncomfortable. They don't want to be on social media. But yet at the same time, they keep talking about how their social media accounts are being shut down or something like that. So I guess if they want their message to be heard, then I don't really see what is the problem with recording here in a public space. But again, we're just trying to be respectful. I don't want to get punched or anything like that. And so, yeah, I don't want to get hurt. So we just want to be respectful. And I also do want the opportunity to talk to people. And so I don't want them to just get angry and yell at me. So we came across the street, and hopefully when they kind of disperse, we can find individuals who are willing to share what they love about Palestinian culture. So I think what we're going to do after they're done clapping and yelling shame, shame at people, once the speakers are done and the crowd kind of disperses, we'll go up to them individually and ask if they're okay being recorded. Are you from Palestine?
I just want to say, it's just something that came to my mind as I'm listening to her, and that is that, you know, there's something deeper that goes on within human beings, and this is not justifying this ridiculous rally amongst the endless number of others at all, but really to understand psychologically what's going on, and that is that human beings are designed to desire meaning. And therefore, when we don't have meaning in our lives, we either create meaning or we find something that feels meaningful to attach ourselves to. A lot of people involved in this whole this whole campaign to support Palestine, that is for Americans, for Westerners, that's what a lot of them are actually doing without knowing it. They have no meaning in their lives. They stand for nothing. They're living for nothing, and they found something to latch onto. And that is why they, on one hand, will come out and give speeches. On the other hand, they don't want to be recorded. They're not really these forefront people who want to get out there and, you know, put their word wherever it can go, and therefore they love to be recorded. It's they're trying to find meaning. That's what they're really trying to find, while they're still in fear of what can happen with what they're doing. And that shows the idea that they really want some meaning in their lives. Tragically, they don't have any good meaning. They only have destructive meaning. But let's follow the rest of this.
I am. Oh, that's cool.
Palestinian.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do you live here in the U.S.?
Yeah, in Denver.
Oh, would you be open to being interviewed for a YouTube video?
Yeah. Who are you with?
It's my own channel.
Okay.
What's your name?
Nadia.
Nadia. That's a cool name. I've never heard that before. Is that Palestinian?
It's an Arabic name. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And hi, cute. And so your dad still lives in Palestine?
No, my family was actually expelled in 1948 and then again in 1967. So they're all refugees in diaspora and actually live in other parts of the Middle East right now.
Okay. And how come they were expelled?
Hang on, can we pause here?
Yeah, so that lady immediately said she wanted to stop recording. She was asking me who I was with, and she said she wanted to see my YouTube handle to make sure I wasn't a right-wing libs of TikTok influencer. And so I was like, okay, then maybe don't pull up my channel.
I feel ashamed to compare my conditions in ICE detention with Nazi concentration camps.
I was just wondering what news organization you guys were with, or what's the channel name? I can send you guys like organizers that might be comfortable being on camera, but a lot of our protesters definitely get a little worried being on camera because of the recent repression that cops have been implementing. A lot of our protesters have been seen in like videos or pictures and stuff from protests, and they've been picked up by the cops afterwards because it's evidence that they're there. So I can bring you people that might be willing to like have their face shown, but like in general, most protesters usually won't want to be posted, just so you guys know.
Yeah, we start recording.
Or if you could like ask them before, like give them the option of their face being blurred out or something. But I think a lot of people are really worried in Denver right now, just because of the insane like police and ICE activity that's been around. Just so you guys know.
Yeah.
So that's actually the paranoia. They have convinced themselves that, like, you know, the police are after them, and they're this just ridiculous stuff.
That it's all, this is Trump, this is Trump, this is Trump. We tried to contact the Biden administration. Imagine how much it scares them to see all of us standing out here and in so many cities all over the world holding space and remembering and fighting for these prisoners. They know that their time is running out. They know that the people's fight is the true fight, and that we will be victorious in this fight. We just have to keep fighting. Free Palestine, free them all.
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Let's get the families in the front to hear us a little louder. Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Because they continue to try and use tactics to get us to be fearful of them, and we ultimately know that they are fearful of us. We will continue to speak in our native tongues. So, Min el-Mayeh, Palestine Harrieh!
Palestine Harrieh!
Min el-Mayeh, Palestine Harrieh!
Palestine Harrieh!
Love you all. Very proud of you all. Thank you for being here.
Alrighty, what is your name?
My name's Jack.
And okay, I'm doing like a trivia. What language do they speak in Palestine?
Oh my God. What you got? Come on.
Arabic. Okay.
Oh, is that it? I thought
Wow, smart girl.
that was
Okay.
more specific.
Wait, what was your name again?
I'm Jack.
Jack. Okay, Jack, where is Palestine on the map?
Right here.
Okay, perfect. Nice. You got it.
Hey.
Thank you. All right, we are with Connor.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Good. And what brings you out here tonight?
Just to support the cause. Want to do everything I can. Just stand in the space with these amazing speakers and these people who are fighting the good fight. So.
Very good. And I'm doing a trivia. So I was wondering, how's it going?
How is this?
Sorry to interrupt. What's going on? Do you mind? We're doing a trivia.
A trivia for what exactly? A trivia for what exactly?
I was asking him a question.
Right, I'm just asking. I'm just curious. Like, I'm just a trivia for what? Because I know earlier you said YouTube, but do you have like what kind of trivia? It doesn't seem like it's landed much.
Do you know where Palestine is on the map?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Do you know where Palestine is on the map? Okay.
Yeah. What's your favorite food from Palestine?
I'm Palestinian, so I have plenty of favorite foods from Palestinian. What channel is this for?
What's your favorite food?
What channel is this for?
It's just a YouTube channel.
Can you tell me what the channel is?
You can interview them, just make sure they're okay with their faces on camera is all.
Okay, well, he was like okay with it, and then she told me not to. Would you guys be okay with being on video?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Depending on who you are and what you do.
My name is Angela. What's your name?
My name's Gary.
Gary.
They're chattering.
Oh, I know, it's so cold.
But Gary is awesome.
So Gary, what brings you out here tonight?
a commitment to making visible that which wants to be invisible.
Alrighty, folks, if I can get your attention, please. There are very lovely interviewers here. I just want to bring your attention. Be mindful of what you say. They might be posting it with a little bit of twisted stuff. Who knows? Be mindful of what you say, where your face is going to be shown. It's your decision at the end of the day, alright? Just be mindful of what you say. It's your decision.
So.
Yep, better not say anything. You can always post what you want to say yourself.
It is important to shine the light on places where the system doesn't want it shown. Thanks.
Nice. And what language? I'm doing like a trivia. Do you know what language they speak in Palestine?
Well, Arabic, primarily, that's the native tongue, but people are multilingual. I lived there, and and so I go to a restaurant, and the guy he speaks Italian, he speaks English, he speaks 5 or 6 other things, but the Palestinians are highly educated.
Okay, so as we are on a public street in downtown Denver, we are allowed to film wherever we want, and people here are on a public street, so we don't actually have to ask people for permission to record their faces. They made a whole announcement to not say anything to the video, or that they don't have to show their face, but they are in public, so we can record them if we want to. I just find it so annoying that they made a whole announcement not to talk to us, and of course so many of them have their faces covered. And then when I said that we are allowed to record, she's laughing at me, which I don't know what is so funny. They're standing here in downtown Denver on the street. We are allowed to record, and so it's just absolutely insane that they want to control what other people are doing when I should have the same right as they do to be there or to record if I want to.
Yeah, the irony is that here's the group of people who are claiming to support the freedom of another group, and yet they are so paranoid that they want to shut down any other person's freedom, such as this girl who is taking videos and interviewing people, simply asking them questions, not imposing or enforcing anything.